This up used on Facebook for $600. It has a V6, it's four-wheel drive, auto-locking hubs, has the jump seats, it's an automatic, has 202,000 miles. Let's take a closer look. All right, so as with any cheap anything, it's got lots of flaws. The most noticeable one is the amount of rust that this truck has. Some of it is easily noticed, some of it is not. It's got some rust damage down here along the frame. Most noticeably, right here, you can actually see where that comes through. The frame there has rusted through. Bed has quite a bit, obviously over the fenders here. And then my Swiss cheese truck bed. Someone did a great job here doing a little duct tape repair. That didn't work out. And you can see it's just a 30-year-old rusty truck. Couple good things, it is mostly complete. Runs and drives very well. I drove it almost 50 miles from where I purchased it to my house. Let it sit outside for 3 days. Didn't appear to leak anything, although it was about 20 degrees. So what we have here is a run-of-the-mill VG30i. 89 Nissan, 202,000 miles. It's V6, has fuel injection, which is nice. Appears to be mostly complete. It is definitely a little dirty, a little dusty, and crusty. I do plan to do a little bit of cleaning in here, a little bit of touch-up, maybe some wrinkle black, try to scrub down some of these areas, check for fluids, possibly look at maybe some kind of an intake system, air cleaner, oil filter, run of the mill. I did notice that the AC compressor does not have a belt installed. More than likely it either ran out of Freon or the compressor quit working. It does spin, so depending on what the situation is there, I will evaluate it. And let's take a look at something that makes this unique in the back of the truck. All right, so back here in the back, this has what has to be a aftermarket or a home-built rear bumper. Built-in 2-inch hitch. Does have a bit of a gap between the tailgate here and the bumper, but it is very, very heavy duty. Looks like it's probably 5x3. It has a spot, of course, here for the license plate, and then your chains, your hooks, things like that. It does have a full-size spare, so I intend to keep this. What I might do is put some shackle mounts or D-ring recovery points or tow hooks of some sort on the back of this. All right, as for initial plans, I'm gonna go through all of the fluids, I'm gonna go through all of the filters, everything I can, go through the brakes, make sure it's as safe as possible. Then I intend to daily drive it as best I can to get a feel for the truck, get an idea of what it needs, what it doesn't need. I will do a junkyard run to try to get some of these small plastic pieces missing from the interior, potentially some fenders. I do plan on making a nice custom front bumper. This should be fairly straightforward. The front of the truck is pretty straight, and of course the grille is nice and flat, so I can just have a straight bumper come off and make something nice and beefy. Nothing crazy. This is not going to be an off-road woods toy mud truck, but it will be something I would like to have the potential to take camping, maybe down some fire roads, maybe some light wheeling here and there. Before we shut the video down, let's take a look inside. So, basic 30-year-old auto interior. Has some major wear and tear in a couple spots, notably the steering wheel and of course the seat here. As most vehicles are, most of the wear is centralized around the driver. The passenger seats and the rear jump seats are in decent shape. Best part about it, this truck does not stink, it is not wet, it is not damp, it is not moldy. It's just a little crusty and missing a few interior pieces here and there. So hopefully I can find a donor truck somewhere and get simple things like replacement vent pieces. This one over here is fully busted, and this one over here is completely missing. I'd like to see if I can replace some of these pieces in here that are missing, and then potentially a CD player. All right, so that wraps it up on this first video of what's to come on this Nissan D21 build. Again, nothing crazy, just a basic low buck truck, everyday driving, hauling camping gear here and there. Let's see what's to come. Wish me luck. Thanks for watching.